This is not good. Please, dear God, please keep these people safe.
The pain and the suffering is hard to see and even put into words. A town turned to rubble. In the aftermath of one of the worst tornadoes to touch down in years, the rescue operation in Moore, Oklahoma turns to recovery.
Still, desperate workers continue to dig, pray for a miracle, and hope to find more survivors. And as the nation offers a supporting hand, a devastated town is already showing its resilience.
We're going to start and try to clean up, help out, and move on.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. A nation grieving and reaching out to help the people of Moore, Oklahoma. In fact, just a short time ago, President Obama declared the area a major disaster, and a federal disaster response team is now working on those relief plans.
The death toll has been revised downward. Currently, it stands at 24, but that's almost certain to rise. Hospitals say they have treated more than 200 injured people.
Reports say at least 4,000 homes, businesses, and buildings in the Moore area are damaged or destroyed. And at its height, meteorologists say the tornado, listen to this, packed power equal to 600 times the atomic bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima in World War II. Adriana Diaz starts our coverage this noon.
Homes have been reduced to piles of debris as the area here tries to comprehend the vast destruction. The death toll has been reduced downward to 24, but is expected to climb. Rescuers are searching for survivors who may be buried under piles of wood, metal, concrete, and glass in the tornado-ravaged town of Moore, Oklahoma.
That may be part of the gymnasium.
Several schools and a hospital were damaged or destroyed, along with dozens of homes and businesses. Katie Ratliff and Rodney Penny tried to escape the twister in a bank, but they weren't allowed inside.
So we went under a bridge. He got hit with some rocks and stuff, but it was the scariest thing that I have ever went through.
Hundreds of people were rescued throughout the night.
Frankly, don't even know yet if there are still missing people, but there still may be.
Soldiers closed off the area surrounding Plaza Tower Elementary School. It took a direct hit, and at least 7 children were killed.
There are empty spaces where there used to be living rooms and bedrooms and classrooms.
Residents are carrying whatever belongings they can from the destruction zone. The area behind me includes Briarwood Elementary School, which was badly damaged.
The wall fell on us, and they had to get the wall off of us to get out.
National Guard airmen used thermal imaging technology searching house to house for survivors. The tornado was packing 200-mile-per-hour winds when it carved a path of destruction more than a mile wide and 11 miles long. Churches and community centers were turned into shelters for families who lost their homes. President Obama has declared a disaster here in Moore and ordered federal aid to help local and state efforts. FEMA has deployed multiple teams here, and the agency's director is expected later today. In Moore, Oklahoma, Adriana Diaz, back to you.
Well, if the tornado was not enough, there's now additional severe weather in that area. However, Moore is not in the direct line of the worst storms.
But other areas are in line with it. The town of Moore could get some very heavy rain. Let's check it with Sherry Swentz, because Sherry, those folks could sure use a break.
Yes, they could. And they've been getting some chilly rains there today in Moore, Oklahoma. But really, the path of the severe weather, the target is to the south, more into Texas and out ahead of the Oklahoma into the Arkansas area. Let's go right now to the watch boxes. And you can see where you see the areas of red. We've had a big flare up of thunderstorms right along the Red River Valley, the border of Oklahoma and Texas. A tornado watch is in effect now for that big red box. And those thunderstorms are bearing down on the Sherman, Texas area, sweeping across to Dallas, and even over into southwestern Arkansas. There has been a tornado warning with a spot of rotation in the clouds, and someone has actually spotted what they thought was a funnel cloud down on the ground in southwest Arkansas. So that area is also under a tornado warning for the next hour or so. As we look back into Moore and the Shawnee area, which of course was hit over the weekend, you can see they've had some very heavy rain this morning, and they've had some gusty winds. Temperatures really should be in the 80s this time of year, but instead it's been very cool in the 60s. And we'll look for that rain to end here in the next couple of hours. In fact, they're looking for a beautifully sunny day tomorrow behind this cold front, which is producing this severe weather in the southern plains. More on the forecast and what's ahead for the folks in Texas as they wait out these severe storms for the rest of the afternoon.
All right, Sherry, thanks very much. As with any disaster, a huge relief effort is being launched, in part because people want to help.
Right now, the best thing that people can do is donate money. Cash will allow relief workers to really target where it is needed the most. People can text Red Cross at the number on your screen, which is 90999, and that will automatically make a $10 donation. And we want to let you know that that 8 News Now and our Community Pride partners are going to be teaming up with the Red Cross to help raise money for the people affected by the tornado. Starting at 4 o'clock this afternoon, you can call in and donate directly to the Red Cross. All of the money raised will go to the people in Moore who are really just picking up the pieces left behind from yesterday's twister. We will start giving out the number to call on 8 News Now at 4 o'clock, 8 News Now on our website, along with our Facebook page.
And today's major businesses and celebrities are already coming forward to help. The Home Depot Foundation has created a $1 million weather impact fund. And how about this? NBA star Kevin Durant, with no fanfare, donated $1 million to tornado relief efforts. Durant plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Moore, of course, is a suburb of Oklahoma City.
Good gesture. Las Vegas already sending our help to Oklahoma. One local member of the Red Cross was sent out just as that storm was unfolding.
Yeah, Jennifer Ramey is working in the damaged area of Moore. Today, she'll set up mobile kitchens and make sure survivors get meals. She was already on her way to another community hit by tornadoes this weekend when that storm rolled through Moore.
I do know that they've called up 25 of our emergency response vehicles in the surrounding area of Oklahoma City, and they will serve as our mobile kitchens and provide meals in the affected communities.
Now, the local Red Cross doesn't have anyone else on the way to Oklahoma right now, but they're planning to send supplies in the next few days.
The death and devastation caused by the tornado brought an end to partisan politics in the nation's capital, at least for a few minutes. Nevada Senator Majority Leader Harry Reid took to the Senate floor.
Our hearts go out to the families whose loved ones were lost. The extent of that, we don't know. We're still waiting. Those injured or missing in the devastating tornadoes in Oklahoma, we feel so sad for them. Our thoughts are with those who were affected by this tragedy, and so many people have been affected.
Senator Reid is working with Minority Leader Mitch McConnell and House leaders to begin the process of coordinating federal money to help with the relief effort. The Senate and the House took similar action after Superstorm Sandy.
And sadly, this is not the first time that Moore, Oklahoma has been hit by a powerful tornado. Located in the heart of Tornado Alley, twisters have touched down in that area at least 5 times in the previous 15 years. The one on May 3rd, 1999 was the worst. It was an F5, and at that time, it was the strongest tornado ever recorded. Wind speeds from that tornado reached 320 miles per hour. 36 people died in that storm. Yesterday's tornado came just 2 days before the second anniversary of the tornado that tore apart Joplin, Missouri. That twister killed 160 people, and Joplin is still busy rebuilding. But the Joplin city manager put in a call to the Moore city manager today saying their town is ready and willing to help if needed. Now, as this story continues to develop, stay with 8 News Now and 8newsnow.com for constant updates and information on how to help the people of Moore.
Well, there is other news to tell you about this noon. 2 men facing murder and robbery charges in the death of a 15-year-old over an iPad made their first appearance in court today. Michael Solid and Jacob Dismont are accused of killing 15-year-old Marcos Arenas while trying to steal the teen's iPad. The judge appointed a public defender for each of them. The lawyers asked for time to talk with their clients before continuing with those proceedings. Thursday, they will be back for a preliminary hearing, and the judge will then decide on bail. A man has pled guilty to fraud charges in connection with the embezzlement of more than $5 million from a developer of high-profile properties in Las Vegas. Rocco Lazaro was involved with Florida-based Turnberry Associates. The company owned or developed the residence at MGM, Town Square Shopping Center, the Sterling Club in Las Vegas, among others. Ex-Turnberry controller Hope Ippolito also pled guilty in March to conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Each now faces up to 20 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
Well, Las Vegas has long pushed for a second NASCAR race, and are those prospects improving? What a man with a lot of influence in the racing series is revealing about his future hopes.
Plus, in the hot seat, accused of not paying billions of dollars in taxes, the allegations against Apple and where the company is accused of hiding that money.